now we got rid of the stuff and everything's been taken care of. You happy?
Happy. I got a truckload of copper at the bottom of the ocean. I'm out of $40 and I'm sitting here with my dummy son. I didn't know a black man could be so happy.
Now listen to me. Now I got us into this thing, but I also got us out of it. And that is because I am cool.
Oh.
Now, if there's one thing that I want you to learn, Pop, it's to be cool like me. Now, see, that's something you haven't learned. Nothing upsets me because I am cool.
Oh, I can't get the door. You go get the door. Please don't go. You get the door.
Nothing done, because here comes your friend Bubba to waste some more of your time.
Hi, Bubba.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Lamont.
What's up, Bubba?
Fred, I don't know how to ask you this.
Well, go ahead, Bubba. I mean, go ahead and ask.
Well, man, I'm broke. Could you let me have $5?
You caught me at a bad time, Bubba. I got it.
You know, I did a dumb thing this morning. I put my last $10 on a number. Thought I had a sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I dreamt I was trimming Christmas trees.
That's $374.
Right. Could have won $6,000. $6,000. Well, Fred, thanks for the 5.
Hey, wait a minute, Bubba. You happen to know what number came out today?
The one on riding a bus and train.
219.
That's it.
219. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You remember I was telling you about my dream? 219, dummy. If I just put $10 on the last $6,000 now.
Yeah, Bubba had a dream, too.
Oh, you call that a dream? Anybody dream about trimming Christmas trees in September is a born loser. If I'd have bet $5, I'd have $3,000.
Okay, Pop.
$3,000. If I'd have just bet $3, I'd have $1,800.
All right.
If I'd have listened to you, I wouldn't have nothing. But I didn't listen to you. I bet $1 and won $600. 6 big ones. All by myself. Listen, Lamont, you don't think that I can...
Say, Pop, we're in a lot of trouble with that guy.
What?
If somebody gets hurt on your property, you're responsible and they can sue you.
But I ain't do nothing to him.
I know that, but he claimed... Hello? Legal Aid Society? So listen, I wonder if you could answer a question for me. Now, if somebody's trespassing on your property, and in the process of evicting them, they fall down and injure themselves, is the property owner liable to the trespasser? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. It's like I said, Pop, we're responsible. You might as well get used to Gus being around here for a while.
What? Are you crazy? Don't tell me nothing like that. You mean to tell me that Gus is gonna live here with us and sleep on that couch?
Thanks to you.
Uh-oh.
Service! Service! Another beer, please.
Why don't you get up and go get it yourself?
Well, if a certain vicious old junk dealer hadn't paralyzed me from the waist down, I'd be glad to.
If a certain funky old hobo don't watch his mouth, I know a certain vicious old junk dealer who's gonna paralyze him from his waist up.
But if a certain vicious old junk dealer doesn't get me my cold beer soon and show me some compassion, I'm gonna sue him to death.
Do you know what that is? That's blackmail.
No, it ain't. You know what it is? It's white mail.
Grady Wilson, you got that today.
Hi, Grady. Hi, Lamont. I'm so sorry. I would have had supper ready. But I began feeling bad.
Was it another dizzy spell?
No. I was putting on my dress and my hip went out. And now I'm walking crooked. Oh, but I'll be fine in the morning. I'm gonna fix you a nice big breakfast. You like pancakes and strawberry syrup?
Emma, look, you don't have to worry about us.
As a matter of fact, why don't you just sit down over here and just take it easy, and we'll get supper ready.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, Emma.
Well, I'd do it, but I'm still a little dizzy, and the room is spinning around.
No, Lamont, just take it easy, Emma. Lamont, but in the kitchen. Just get in the kitchen.
Hey, Pop, I'm down. Is breakfast ready yet?
Morning, son.
What is that?
What does it look like?
You really want to know? You look like a big, fat turtle. You better be careful when you go to the beach. Some kid's liable to take you home and make a pet out of you.
Are you finished?
I just want to know, where did you get that from?
Bubba gave it to me.
I thought.
You say you got to wear one of these when you got whiplash. It makes it more correct when you go to collect.
You're really counting on that, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't you? Because A, they don't have any other witnesses who saw the other car. B, they might not ever find the other car. And C, I think you made the whole thing up. Shall I continue?
No, I'll continue. D, you're a dummy. And E, everybody knows about whiplash. And F, they're gonna find the man. And G, I wish you'd get the H out of here.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know, but you'll see it.
You ain't getting no money for that whiplash, I'll bet you that. You're not getting a cent for that because you drummed up the whole thing.
Mr. Sanford? Fred Sanford?
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Caldwell. Your friend Bubba suggested that I come by and have a look at you.
Well, come on in, Doc. This is my son, Lamont.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning, young man.
Dr. Caldwell.
Say, what's going on, Pop?
Well, Bubba said you got to have a doctor to prove that you got whiplash. You just can't tell him you got to have a doctor.
And you're a doctor?
In some states.
Then you're gonna examine my Pop.
That's the purpose of my call.
Well, how can you prove if a man has whiplash?
Mr. Sanford, after you were struck from behind, did your neck feel funny?
Yeah.
This man has whiplash.
And that's all there is to it.
That's absolutely all there is to it.
Tell me something, doctor. Are you a bone specialist?
No, I'm a whiplash specialist.
That's all you do.
Well, just about. It's a pretty big field. I think it's third in the country today. Obstetrics, dermatology, and whiplash.
And they pay a lot of money for that, don't they, Doc?
Well, now that depends. Who hit you?
White man in a new Cadillac.
I'd start taking some French lessons.
Well, why would I take French lessons?
Well, it'll be easier when you go to live on the French Riviera.
Understand, parlez-vous.
And that will be $10.
Oh, $10.
Now, here is my telephone number. There's always somebody there. Caldwell and Caldwell.
Caldwell, is that your brother? He's a doctor, too?
Oh, no, that's my father. The telephone's in his name. Good day, gentlemen.
There, you better get a doctor to look and see about that cough, Doc.
Himself?
No, he shot the young man in the behind.
We're gonna make it out of here, Pop. Listen, I know what. While we're waiting, why don't we play a little cards? That might, take our mind off the situation. How about some gin?
You brought some along? Oh, gin, yeah. Hey, we'll play for $10 a point.
$10 a point?
One of us should die rich.
Would you stop talking like that?
You know, son, while you were going fishing, I got to thinking about all the things we've never said to each other. And if I die without talking to you, I'll feel awful.
Listen, Pop, we're gonna make it out of here.
No, we're gonna die without even knowing each other because we don't talk.
We talk? We talked a couple of weeks ago. You gave me some advice on how to propose to Janet, remember?
Don't talk about that now.
You were real cute in what you said, Pop, and what you said made a lot of sense.
I always make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I can see it now. We were sitting at the dinner table.
That was something.
Yeah.
And how about the time I taught you how to drive a car?
Yeah. Even after the second accident I had, you made me get right back in the car and drive it until I did it right.
Yeah. And when you did do it right, you driven through the front wall of the house 4 times.
You remember how we laughed?
Yeah. It was Bubba's car and Esther's house.
But I tell you something, Pop, there was something even weirder than Bubba's car and Esther's house.
What was that?
The time you brought that thing into the house. Look, Mr. LeDuc, there must be some mistake.
Look, there's no mistake. I mean, I got the winning ticket and I want my money.
Don't worry, you're gonna get your money. It's just that we don't keep that much cash around the house.
Look, I understand that. I just want to know, when am I gonna get it?
Let's give it to him now, son.
I'll tell you what, you come back later, and I promise you you'll get your money.
Yeah. Well, I know I will. Because if not, I'll just have a little talk with the police.
Now what are we gonna do, Pop? We don't have that kind of money.
Let's start speaking Portuguese.
Then what?
Then we apply for foreign aid.
There's something fishy around here, Pop. First you make a deal with this guy for this lucky number contest, then this joker shows up with the winning number. I think we've been had, Pop. Those guys are working together.
Well, I'm sorry, son. The business was bad.
Let me look at these tickets. Now, these are just ordinary tickets that you could have made up at any stationery store, Pop. Those guys are working together and we've been had, and we can't even go to the police because you were a party to the fraud in the first place.
Hold it. Hold it right there. Listen to this. In case of a tie, the awarding of the prize is left to the discriminating judge.
That's discretion of the judge.
Oh, you haven't anything to worry about.
How do you figure that?
I'll tell you when I get back from shopping.
Shopping? What are you gonna buy?
A judge.
Pop, are you sure this is gonna work?
Don't worry, son. Everything's gonna be all right. Here he comes now. You answer the door and look happy.
All right.